Man, look, it's quite simple. Press the free like button if you think that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a flat out liar about his so-called busy Hollywood schedule. Come on, man. Nobody in Hollywood is that too busy to work one wrestling match. It's not that serious. He can easily find time for Roman Reigns. He just doesn't want to. Now, if you believe he is a liar, press the free like button. I think this video should be over 100 likes because there's no way this guy is that busy for his own cousin. Let that sink in. His own family. He can't make time for his family? Nah, bruh. He don't like Roman Reigns as a wrestler. That's what it is. Man, here's what I don't get. Why would you watch a guy's videos who you don't like? I don't get that. When it comes to just Alex, guess what? I don't watch his videos. I haven't watched not one video of his in 6 years. I don't watch that little dwarf from New York's videos. Why? Because I don't like them and I don't want to give them any money by giving them revenue off my view of them. But I don't care about watching their tweets. Shit, I don't give a shit about that. But why would you watch a guy who you don't like? It's like all you are doing is making them more money on the YouTube ad revenue. So okay, cool. Keep on watching. Keep on hate watching me because I make more money because of your hate. Keep on watching because I make more money off those views. So I don't care about that. But I don't get it. Like, why does my takes and my opinions affect people so much when I always speak facts and evidence? It's like, look, I am an alpha. I only go by my way. It's my way or the highway. I don't follow anybody else's opinions. It's my way. I do things my way. I don't care about other people's takes. I care about my takes. That's it. If you don't like it, watch somebody else. Like, I don't get it. I don't watch YouTubers that I don't like because I'm giving them money off their ad revenue. Dummies. But nobody talks about how when it comes to The Rock and Roman Reigns, people always assume that we have to have this match. That match has to happen. And I'm sorry, but the vibes that Dwayne gives me, he doesn't know what you're talking about. Like, he gives us no signs, no vibes that he wants that match. What sign or vibes has he given us that that match will happen and he wants that match to happen? He never talks about Roman Reigns. Never. He only puts over the Usos. He rarely name drops Roman. He never puts him over. He never works with him. The last time we seen these two guys on wrestling TV was the 2015 World Rumble. That was a long time ago. And The Rock got booed out the building. What he did at that World Rumble, that almost hurt his reputation. Ever since then, The Rock wants nothing to do with Roman Reigns on WWE TV because of that. It's like, look, nobody is that busy in Hollywood not to wrestle at least one match. Come on, man. That's impossible, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Rock. You ain't Denzel. You ain't Will Smith. You ain't Tom Cruise, bro. You ain't that busy. It's like, hold on. So The Rock finds time to focus on his body. Look, man, I am a bodybuilder. Trying to maintain your body to be buff and swole, that shit takes a lot of work. It's a 24-hour-a-day job trying to maintain a body like The Rock. So he finds time to bust his ass when it comes to going to that gym, but he can't find time to take bumps. Bruh, that's not a coincidence. He doesn't want to wrestle Roman Reigns. Now, look, I can't be wrong, right? I wish I was wrong. I wouldn't mind watching that match, but these might be the facts. Because look at Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is the biggest megastar out right now. But he found time for Damian Priest. He found time for The Miz and John Morrison, of all people. Let that sink in. Honestly, I feel like Bad Bunny right now, he might be a bigger star than The Rock as we speak. When it comes to a mainstream audience, he might be the bigger star. Again, dude, he found time to wrestle. Logan Paul, he finds time. The Rock can't find no time? Bro, you ain't that busy. The hell? Dog, he was watching games from the XFL. So you found time to book the XFL, but you can't find time for your cousin? Now, I don't care what anybody else says. CM Punk was a better WWE World Champion than Roman Reigns. That's what the numbers say. Every Raw that he was on as World Champion, it got over 3 million views. You marks, you celebrate when SmackDown gets 2.2. Let that sink in. And Fox is on a bigger network with more outlets because that's non-cable TV. That's weird when The Rock, he has wrestled CM Punk 2 times. So he got out of bed for CM Punk twice. He got out of bed for John Cena twice. But he can't find time for his own flesh and blood. 2015 is a long time ago. How come The Rock, he, from time to time, he interacts with other guys on the roster, like a Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin, Grayson Waller? He never talks about or even interacts with Roman Reigns. Now, I don't think these guys are close. Now, I remember The Rock did put Roman in his movie, but I think he was being nice to him because he had cancer. I think that's the only reason he put him in the Fast and the Furious movie, is because he had cancer and he was being nice to him. Come on, man. Where is the lie? Out of nowhere, he puts Roman in a movie after he has cancer. He was being nice to him. How come Roman hasn't been in any movies ever since? Where is the lie? These guys are not that close. And every time The Rock gets interviewed, he never talks about Roman. The only time he talks about him is when he's asked about him. And he always gives a 1-minute answer, if that. So he doesn't know what you're talking about. In fact, I don't think The Rock was ever in the plans for WrestleMania 39. I think that was a bold-faced lie. I think the fans drew that up. Look, dude, the only people who are trying to hype up this dream match are the fans. I don't think The Rock wants it. The Rock doesn't know what you're talking about. Let's talk about when, I think last year, at Survivor Series, maybe 2 years ago, it was The Rock's anniversary of his time with that company, right? And The Rock didn't show up. So how the hell are you going to celebrate The Rock's anniversary and he didn't show up to even fucking greet the fans? People thought The Rock was going to show up and confront Roman Reigns. Never happened. In fact, The Rock was in another country. And guess what? I heard he got no invite. Because, dude, they didn't ask The Rock to fucking show up. So look, The Rock doesn't know what you're talking about when it comes to this little dream match with him and Roman Reigns. My opinion, he never wanted it. I felt like him being booed in 2015 That has scared away The Rock and Roman Reigns. The Rock doesn't want to get booed. And to me, he doesn't want to be a part of the Roman agenda. He doesn't want to be a part of, I must make Roman look strong. He feels like if he was to face Roman Reigns, he would lose. He would be just a notch on his resume, right? When it comes to when Roman Reigns wrestles icons, he always beats them. I think he's undefeated against icons. Shit. Edge, fucking Daniel Bryan, John Cena, like he beats everybody, and I think The Rock sees that. The Rock is like, look, I know what y'all doing. If I was to face Roman Reigns, I'm not gonna beat him. If you look back at his match with CM Punk, John Cena, those were 50-50 wins. See, The Rock only wants to come back if he knows he's going to get a win. The Rock doesn't want to bust his ass coming back if he's booked to lose against Roman. That's the issue. If you go back to his match with CM Punk, right? I think CM Punk beat him the first time, I think. Maybe. But I do remember they had 50-50 wins. Because look, John Cena, he didn't care about facing John Cena because John Cena don't care if he loses. Same thing with CM Punk. But Roman is different. If Roman was to face Rock, The Rock knows, bruh, I'm going to lose. So what's the fucking point? The Rock doesn't want to come back to pass a fucking torch. That's not who The Rock is. Obviously, the reason The Rock wanted to work with CM Punk because around that time, he was hot. He was a hot character. He was the best talker in the business next to John Cena and Chris Jericho. So Rock said, I can work with that. I think we can make money because The Rock can talk. CM Punk, that guy can talk. So he said, okay, we can make some money. Dude, if The Rock was to get in a promo battle with Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns will get buried. So I feel like The Rock says that's not gonna make any money. If I dominate you on the fucking mic, that's not gonna make us money. And I feel like he has a respect for CM Punk. I feel like he kind of sees himself in CM Punk. And when it came to John Cena earned the respect of Dwayne Johnson. Roman hasn't earned no respect from Dwayne Johnson. What has he done to earn respect? You think The Rock wants to put over a guy that works a part-time schedule for the past 3 years? Of course not. No, I think The Rock doesn't respect him because he feels like, hold on, I'm a bigger star than you. How come you has got a bigger push than me? So I think The Rock has some kind of resentment towards Roman. Dude, do you remember the debut of SmackDown on Fox? How come The Rock didn't show up with Roman? How come he didn't share a segment with Roman? How come he wanted to do a segment with Becky fucking Lynch? Let me repeat. The last time we saw The Rock, he did a segment with Becky fucking Lynch. But I thought Roman was a big time star. The Rock got out of bed for Becky Lynch. The Rock got out of bed for Baron Corbin. So look, I think there is tons of lies going on. Every time people bring up The Rock, they make some kind of excuse by saying, oh, he has a busy schedule, or The Rock has a insurance policy where he can't take any bumps. No, that's a fucking lie. I think The Rock, I think his press, I think that's a bold-faced lie. I think he tells people to say that. Because if he was to say he doesn't want to face Roman, I feel like that will make him look bad. So he has to send his people out there to say, oh yeah, The Rock, he's too busy. Right? That's what I think. I think that's a fucking lie. So I think The Rock always puts out those excuses on why he can't wrestle. Because he doesn't want to wrestle Roman Reigns. I don't see any fucking proof. Dude, he is The Rock. If he wanted to wrestle Roman, this could have happened 5-6 years ago. So he came to WrestleMania to put over Ronda Rousey? What? So and he has hinted on possibly wanting to work with Grayson Waller and Seth Freaky Rollins. It's like, bro, y'all gotta put 2 and 2 together. This is The Rock. He hasn't been in the same ring with Roman Reigns since 2015. That's a long time ago. That's a red flag. That's a sign that he doesn't want to work with this guy. Because he doesn't want to be a part of the agenda where, hey, I'm a damn legend and I have to come back to put this guy over and pass the fucking torch. Bruh, how many passing of the torch matches does Roman need? That's what The Rock says to me. That's why The Rock doesn't want to work with him. It's like, bro, nobody is that busy in Hollywood. Nobody is, man. That's impossible. Come on, dog. It's fucking wrestling. It's like nobody's that fucking busy. Nobody's that busy. You can find time. Tyson Fury found time for Braun Strowman. You can find time, Rock. That's what look. I'll be shocked if this match ever happens. Because I don't think The Rock wants it. The fucking fans do. Look. The Rock ain't no dummy. He knows people want this match, but I don't think he wants it. Come on, man. He ain't stupid. He knows people keep trying to bring up this dream match. So if he really wanted it, this could have happened. Dude, this year's WrestleMania was the perfect time for that match to happen. It was in Hollywood. You serious? That was the perfect time to do it. If it's not Hollywood, which is his hometown now, it's not gonna happen. Dude, I don't think it was ever discussed. I think those were just rumors that fanboys started. I don't think The Rock ever wanted to face Roman. I don't think it was even a part of the discussion. If he wanted to face Roman, he could have faced him last year. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't see any signs. Because to me, he doesn't want to face him. He doesn't want to be a part of that agenda. I must make Roman Reigns look strong. See, people keep saying, oh, Roman is better than CM Punk. Okay, well, by your logic, how come his own cousin chose to face CM Punk 2 times for the world title? Ooh, that hurts, huh? That hurts, don't it? That's embarrassing. That is the definition of embarrassing to me. Y'all people keep sucking the dick of Roman Reigns, but his own cousin chose to work with CM Punk 2 times? So he took time out of his busy Hollywood schedule to work with CM Punk, but not Roman Reigns. See what I'm saying? Something don't add up. So he's too busy for Roman Reigns, but he wasn't too busy for John Cena. He wasn't too busy for fucking CM Punk. This should be a discussion that people should have. Stop assuming this match might happen or is going to happen. The Rock has never once hinted at wanting to face Roman. And if he did, he can't come out and say, oh yeah, I don't want to face him. Of course, he has to make up a lie and say, you know what, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Bruh, dog, look, the last time you been in a ring with this guy was 2015. So obviously, bruh, you don't want to face him. Obviously, you don't want to face him. Look, to me, I think The Rock thinks Roman ain't that good. He feels like he thinks it wouldn't be a good program, and I agree. Dude, Roman is not that good on the microphone. Can you imagine The Rock and Roman? Like, Roman would get buried. But The Rock and CM Junk, he can hold his own on the microphone against anybody. I will give him that when it comes to CM Junk. John Cena, he can hold his own on the microphone against anybody. That's what The Rock saw in him. Him and CM Junk. Bruh, Roman sucks on the microphone. So that's going to be a boring feud. The Rock will bury him. Roman is not on that level of a Dwayne Johnson. And look, when it comes to Dwayne Johnson, he feels like, look, man, I was already in a passing of the torch match with John Cena. How many more do I need? How many more passing of the torch matches does Roman Reigns need? How many? That's what The Rock sees. Look, when it comes to Dwayne Johnson, the only time he comes back is when he knows he's going to be booked to beat his opponent, and he knows he can be booked to lose against that opponent. He doesn't want to come back and just get beaten and just go away. No. He didn't do that with CM Junk. He didn't do that with John Cena. He gave both those guys 2 matches. If he was to face Roman, he knows he's losing. That's why he's trying to avoid this match. He feels like it will hurt his legacy if he gets beaten by a guy who has been shoved down our throats for the past 10 years. He doesn't want to be a part of that agenda. And in fact, I think that Vince McMahon forced The Rock to save Roman at that 2015 Royal Rumble just to give Roman the fucking rub. So I feel like The Rock feels like, bruh, I already gave you that rub and I was booed out the building. The Rock got booed because of Roman Reigns. Let that sink in. Where is the lie? So I'm trying to give facts on facts. What if The Rock doesn't want to face him? People should be talking about that instead of just assuming, oh yeah, if The Rock is too busy, he doesn't want to face him because he's too busy. No, bro. Maybe The Rock just don't want to face him because he thinks he sucks. He never says anything positive about Roman Reigns. He kind of gives off half-ass answers. He never fully puts him over. Hell, this dude put over Cody Rhodes over his own cousin. This dude, he put over Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins last year. Let that sink in, huh? But so far, these past 3 years, he never says anything positive about Roman. Look, these 2 guys are not close. Seriously. We never see them together. And every time Roman talks about The Rock, he never really says anything positive. It's really half-ass answers, right? Roman rarely ever talks about The Rock. Let that sink in. That means these two guys are not that close. If these two guys were close, they would have wrestled a long time ago. The Rock can do anything he wants. If he wants to slow down his schedule, he can do it. Nobody is that busy, bro. You ain't Denzel. Like I said, man, you ain't Tom Cruise. You ain't Tom Hanks. Yeah, man, The Rock, he is a star, but bro, you ain't that busy, bitch. Oh man, like that is ridiculous. So I think all this noise is a lie. The Rock ain't that busy to face him. He just don't want to face him. This match could have happened. The Rock is in better shape than he was 10 years ago. He's in great shape. So what's the excuse? It's like, look, people have to lose hope at this point. This year's WrestleMania was in Hollywood, The Rock's home, and The Rock gave zero fucks. The Rock gave zero fucks. He didn't show up. Hell, I don't think he watched. Shit, I don't think Dwayne watched. Like I said, The Rock never puts Roman over. So, to make a long story short, all you Roman lames, nut huggers, how come The Rock chose to wrestle CM Junk twice for the world title? But so far, he hasn't hinted or not wanted to face Roman. How come Roman can't get at least one match with his own cousin, but CM Junk got The Rock twice? That's how much The Rock likes CM Junk. Hell, I think The Rock thinks CM Junk is better than Roman Reigns. That's what I think. For The Rock to get out of bed twice for you, that means The Rock likes you. Bruh, 2015 was a long time ago. That's the last time we've seen The Rock and Roman in the same ring, man. That is not a coincidence. Nobody is that busy in Hollywood. So what? For the past 8 years, The Rock has been the most busiest fucker in Hollywood? Nah, bruh. Fuck off. That's not possible. He ain't that busy. We could have gotten this match years ago. He doesn't want to face Roman. Now, I wish I was wrong. I hope to be wrong. But so far, The Rock is getting older and older. Okay? And so far, I'm seeing no signs and hints that he wants to face Roman. He doesn't want to face this guy because he thinks he ain't that good. That's it. I'm done.